how this is going to go. So bear with me here. I just wanted to put out a video of a few tools and just simple meditations and tips that you can do to bring yourself back to peace, which I know myself and a lot of people that I've been connecting with. Um, our whole world is kind of turned upside down and in chaos. And, when your whole world is being rocked, how do you become your own rock, inside and not get caught up in all that chaos? How do we find the strength to keep moving forward when we just want to sit at home and pull the covers over our head? Um, how do we find the ability to stay here and stay present with ourselves? I don't think there's anyone that is immune to the stress of the times. I don't really follow the news very much, but even the little that I do, I'm affected by it as well, just as we all are. And things continue to intensify, and not just in our collective world, but I know a lot of people that are going through some really huge changes right now on top of everything else. So, again, when you find yourself triggered or find yourself in that place of stress, which is unavoidable, um, the key really is to get back. How quickly can you get back to peace? How quickly can you come back to yourself? And that's really the key, I think, to continuing. When we build the stress and build the stress and build the stress, we you can notice how it just becomes overwhelming. So when we notice that we're at this certain level, it's like, ooh, okay, I got to bring myself down here. So starting over, like bring yourself back to that 0 point, can be super important for health, physical health, mental, emotional, and spiritual health, really to connect in. So I just like to do a couple easy, simple tricks. There's so many things out there. You're going to find what resonates best with you. So hopefully one of these will help you out. And I would love to hear in the comments, um, any tips that you have, any methods that you found that help bring you back to that center. So the first one is with using breath. And so if you find yourself in a nice, comfortable seat, you can close your eyes, just to really check in with yourself and just take a nice cleansing breath, just nice deep breath in, and just let it go. So we're going to be starting by closing off the left nostril and breathing in only through in and out through the right side. So I like to use pinky and thumb. You can use just stick with one finger, whatever is comfortable for you. So we're going to close off this left side, and we're going to breathe in and out only through the right, taking nice, slow, deep breaths. We're going to count to a count of 4, and this is not 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, 4, 1,000, and we're going to exhale to a count of 6. Okay, so closing off that left nostril, breathing very slowly in through the right, deep breaths in, and then exhale through the right to a count of 6. Again, inhale, count of 4, and exhale to 6. And one last time here, inhale to 4, and exhale to 6. We're going to switch sides, keep going. So now we're going to close off this right side and inhale only through the left nostril. So again, nice, slow, deep inhale, count of 4, and let it go, count of 6. Inhale to 4, and exhale to 6. One more time, inhale to 4, and exhale to 6. And now just slowly let your breath come back to its normal pace, normal breath. And so that's something simple you can do if you're having, you can do that in the car, you can do that in line, you can do that anywhere. And just taking a few moments, even if your mind is racing at night and you find that you're having trouble sleeping, that's something you can do to just kind of let everything go from the day. It's also a good way to start the day, um, finding from that centered place. So the second technique that I'd like to go over with you is it's a body check-in and relaxation. And those that take my yoga classes know that this is a favorite of mine to go through. Excuse me, it really brings you back to your body, to the present. Um, so we're just going to start doing a body scan. And each time you place your attention on that body part, you're going to soften that body part. So just noticing what's there and then just consciously letting it go, kind of like that dropping the pencil. You know, you just soften that body part. So we're going to start with our feet. So whether you're sitting or laying, wherever you're at, just notice your feet, notice your toes, notice your ankles, your arches, and just start to take a deep breath in. And on that exhale, soften the feet, soften the ankles. And moving your attention up to the lower legs. Nice deep breath in. Just noticing. And then on the exhale, soften the lower legs. Up to the knees. Big inhale. And soften. Moving up to the upper legs. Just noticing on the inhale. And as you exhale, just soften the upper legs. Moving into the pelvis, the groin. We carry a lot of emotion here, so we're going to do a few deep breaths and really just noticing here on the inhale, noticing what's there, what tension you have there, if there's any emotions attached to that. And on the exhale, softening the pelvis, softening the hips. Another big inhale here. And exhale, softening that whole area. Soften the tailbone. We're going to move up to lower belly, lower spine. Again, just noticing on the inhale. And then as you exhale, soften that whole area, lower belly, the lower back. Moving up to the ribs in the center of the body, the stomach. Big inhale, noticing the ribs, the stomach, the mid-back. On the exhale, soften this whole area. Keep moving up. We're going to move up into the collarbones and the tops of the shoulders, the shoulder blades, upper back. Big inhale. And exhale to soften. Let's move into the arms, the upper arms. Inhaling. And exhale to soften. Moving to the elbows now. Big inhale. Exhale to soften. Moving to lower arms. Big inhale. Exhale and release. Attention now to the wrists, the hands, the fingers. Noticing on your inhale. And then soften. Placing your attention now on your neck and your throat. Big inhale here. And exhale, let it go. Placing your attention on your jaw, your cheeks, your mouth, your nose, even your ears, the muscles around the eyes. Just take a big inhale, just noticing the face. Exhale, just soften the face. Soften the muscles around the mouth, to the third eye, the forehead, right in the middle of the forehead, as well as the back of the head. Big inhale here. And exhale to soften. And now placing the attention on the top of the head, the scalp. Again, the inhale is just noticing. And exhale, soften. Now placing your attention back on the tailbone, we're going to bring the breath all the way up the spine. So just visualizing your breath as maybe a ball of energy, or maybe like the wind. And when you're inhale, we're going to take the breath from the tailbone all the way up the spine to the top of the head. Exhale goes from the top of the head all the way down. We're going to do that 3 times. So placing attention at the tailbone, big inhale up the spine. And exhale, softening the whole body as you take the breath back down the spine. Doing that again, big inhale up. Exhale, softening the whole body. And last one, big inhale, tailbone to the top of the head. And exhale back down, releasing any tension in the spine, the whole body. And just let your breath come back to normal here. So I have one more tool that I'd like to share with you, and this can be really helpful in times of intense anxiety or worry or panic, or if you really find yourself in worked up into a state or very agitated. Um, and once you notice where you're at, take a moment here. I'm going to do this here, even though you might not be in that state right now after those exercises, but take a moment and just notice 5 things in this very moment, 5 things around you that you can see, and just place your attention on each one. And now 5 things that you can hear. And we're going to move to taste. And there are no rules here, so if you can't come up with, if you can't distinguish 5 different tastes, that's okay. It's just really to get you to start tuning in, noticing your body, noticing your senses, and slowing down. So moving to 5 things that you can smell. And now 5 things that you can touch, or that you are touching. So if you're sitting, noticing yourself sitting on the chair, noticing your feet on the floor. If you are wearing jewelry, noticing that jewelry against your skin, or your clothes against your skin, maybe even your hair against your skin. If you're outside or notice any breeze, you know, that breeze on your skin, the sense of touch. So again, this can really get you out of that if you are in a panicked or a very high anxiety state. This is going to bring you back to the present moment, and really just slow down, because when we're in that state, you know, and really in our head, or being, I call it thinky, being too thinky, or in a mind reel, or highly emotional, we're not clear, and we come from a place of reaction, and it can certainly build upon each other. in that state. So again, getting stressed is inevitable, especially these days. So the key is just to get yourself back to center. So I hope you found this helpful. And again, please feel free to comment any of your favorite ways to find peace. I'd love to hear about them. Thank you. Have a peaceful day.